everybody. It is Debbie, and you are at your home, your happy place, and I'm so grateful for you to be spending another day with me. I'm sorry for those of you that were looking forward to a Wednesday video and a Thursday video, and I'm hoping this one's going to make it on Friday. It is Friday morning, but the day is full already, and will I be able to get it uploaded? I don't know. I'll give it a shot. I've had the best week, but I've been busy, and the house tour was yesterday, and it was so much fun. The ladies were dressed so beautifully in holiday attire. They looked lovely, and what a beautiful spirit they brought into my home. And they just blessed me beyond with just their kindness, their polite, thank you for letting us be in your home. And then, of course, they sounded like you guys with all the compliments. So it was, I mean, what can I say? I could open my house every day for that kind of blessing. It was wonderful. Okay, and hello to new subscribers. So I know that at least one of them subscribed, and I know there's people, it's kind of scary to me that there's people that I'm gonna see like from my church now that are subscribed. So I hope, I don't know, it's just odd. It's one thing to be talking to strangers, and it's another thing to be talking to people. It's like, oh well, I saw, whatever. I mean, I did have one of my supper club friends. She watches, and so hi Debbie, and so yeah, she'll always say, oh, I've already seen Bella, or I saw this or that. So okay, will I be posting some pictures? I couldn't find my camera while they were here yesterday. So if they send me some photos, I will send them. I mean, one of them sat down, played the piano, and everybody sang, and it was just such a sweet time. And then, and I have a surprise for you, then I followed them to a friend of mine in the subdivision's house that I've told you about her farmhouse, modern farmhouse before. So I went in after they were done and did a little interview, and she toured her home. And she's just got a lot of unique stories about some of the things that are in her house. And I just love listening to it. So I'm going to be sharing that with you soon too. Then I think I'm going to just skip ahead and do our home tour, because the house is kind of perfect at the moment. And in a few days, my kids are going to start arriving for the week. And if I don't get this recorded, it won't happen. So I'm hoping we'll start off Monday with that. And it might be 2 days or 3 days. I don't know. And I'll tell you more about everything that's coming after that. I don't even know what the new year has for me, but I know that I'm going to be joining you guys doing something in here. So, all right, what are we doing today? What do you think? I am going to do the master bedroom. You can use ideas from this for a guest bedroom. It's not over the top. And then I'm also going to tell you, there'll be little vignettes. So you could use those on a coffee table or a side table or whatever. So there's always something, even if you don't decorate your master bedroom, that you could use. So let's get started. I've told you before, I can't hardly do a film in the morning in the winter because the leaves are gone and this is the sun. But I started out this morning, it was cloudy, and now the sun is peeking through. So it's not going to be the best visual, but hopefully, well, you'll see it on the home tour. I think I'm going to do my home tour in the evening because I just can't, the shadows and things are just a little much. All right. I know you guys probably don't even remember this. Remember I bought a Ballards duvet cover, and some of you thought it looked good with the one that I had, which you'll see in a minute, the print. In person, it just was not okay. So I went and got this one, which you can see it's white, and then it's scalloped, and it's got a little green. And you're not going to see a lot of that. But my goodness, I'll be able to use this for a very long time. So I'm just going to pop that out. Let me just slide this down. And I've been sleeping under it, so it's a little wrinkled, and I'm just not going to worry about that. Oh, although they bounce out pretty good. Because they're heavy. And here's the print that I had. So you've seen this in my blue and white, which is put away right now. But I really had wanted this one, and I used it for fall with gold. I'm going to keep a little bit of gold in here, but as far as pillows go, but overall it's, I guess, green and white with gold accents in here. So let's put this up. Actually, I need it taller than that. And here's the Monoagrammed pillow. It also has the scalloped edge. I had these pillows in for fall. These are pillow covers I bought on Amazon. They're I would call it velvet, and then the little pom-poms. Such pretty, and they match the color so beautifully. And then this pillow, I think I had pretty much without the Monoagrammed pillows. It's the same thing I had for fall, but I didn't have this white bedspread on here. And I could have done a Christmas pillow. And then we have the printed duvet, which I'm going to put on the bottom here. This is a staple at, both of these are, at Ballards. I bought my blue one several years ago. So they don't like change styles so quickly. So there we have it. I could tuck that in. Typically I do, but I like to see the scallop. So it's very cozy, very comfortable, and I do apologize for the sun. I am not sure where I got these. I thought they were from Hobby Lobby, but I don't know. Anyway, I had them last year, and I have them in 2 sizes. So see, it's one piece with 2 little trees on it. And here they are in a smaller size. I had the tags on 2 of them, and they don't say Hobby Lobby, but that's where I thought I got them from. I'm pretty sure I did. Because I wanted more. Let's see, how do I like this? I'm going to do that. My wreaths, I believe, match some other things in here eventually. These were from, well, where were they from? There's a tag on the back, but it doesn't say here. I think they were from Michael's last year, but I could be wrong. If somebody in here in the watching has them, they're beautiful. I love the pinks and the golds in here, but there's also a little bit of silver. And then this is beautifully like frosted gold on here. And I just made, these are kind of pathetic, you guys. I had a lot of this white sparkly ribbon, and I just wanted to cover up that whole mess up there. I should make a better bow, but you know, as we all have time constraints, I just tied a bow. And I just kind of this one isn't even as big. I've got to keep the camera in the shade over here. um, so the white table, I'm going to put a tablecloth on. I know I do this so rarely. This is so pretty. It is a creamy white with gold script of Marion Bright all over it. And it's just a great accent. And I want something to soften this edge here. I'm going to add my, let me stand in the shade over here. This says North Pole Sleigh Company, stenciled all over it, and has 3 battery candles, and there's some pine cones and cinnamon in the bottom. I was going to swap that out for some white, but I just ran out of time, and so I'm just going to leave it now. This is so beautiful. So mercury glass, small vase with some sprigs of spruce. And this is of the same maker as those wreaths over there. And it looks a lot like, it's not identical to my garland, but it's very close. So I'm just going to set this on the table. I went kind of crazy last year and bought so many throws at TJ Maxx. And I ended up not using these. I had them, I originally thought they would look great in my family room, and they were too busy. I don't even know what color I ended up with in there, but it was a solid. Might have even been the sweater ones, I'm not sure. But anyway, these are kind of lambs. Oh, it's so soft. Lamb's wool on this side. This side is printed with a foil. And it just has season's greetings and joy, hope, just a lot. It's beautiful. Probably pick these up. I feel like just by looking at them that they were something I picked up at Hobby Lobby last year. And they had a lot of the same stuff this year, so maybe they do have them. That really is enough. Wow. So I've had this in there with it all year, all the season, but I'm not going to do that. And I don't need it on the bed, so I'm going to put these away because that's really enough. See, I like editing and I like showing you. Yeah, this was nice, but this is nicer. Same thing. I have a huge collection of mirrors in the garage. And I don't know. I've had them for so long. Oh, this one does have a price on it. So this is TJ Maxx. Oh my gosh. $14.99. So it's crazy how prices have changed over the years. So isn't that it's a very interesting, I love that it's round. I love all the like petals that are on it. And I was gonna hang it up, but I didn't. And now it's almost Christmas and I'm not sure that it's staying here. So I'm not gonna go through with hanging it up. Because I have things in front of it. Again, I did not change this one from fall, I don't think, unless I changed the candle in it, and I might have. It's that melon, honeydew melon candle, but I love the color, and then I just left my pine cones in there. Of course, you could go to the trouble of changing out to more of a winter white filler, but if you're looking for some ideas of transitioning without huge change, using colors that work and little things like this that work for both Christmas and fall. And honestly, you can get this all the way through winter depending on what colors you choose to use. So this just becomes something you can change from room to room, which is all I did. I have no idea where this was before, but I don't think it was in here. The smaller one. This, I don't even know. I mean, I tried to get the tape off. I haven't been able to. I'm sure if I spent some time cutting it, but I'm just going to slide it in here. So really nobody's even going to see that. And that is done. Let me show you So I'm going to take us back around the room with the little other areas I didn't do. I'm going to do the side tables. They'll be exactly the same. So I'll just show you the one. These candles, this one says Joy. Got these at Walmart this past year, not this year, but they had similar ones. So I think they may have still had them. I'm not sure. And then this is a big one that is identical to my garland in here. So I'm tying all of that together. Actually, I'm not leaving that out. So I simply just laid, if you've got a bedside table that's big enough where you've still got room to lay something like your phone or whatever, I just laid it across and bent the back down so it would stay in place. So I was speaking of being able to transition from season to season and room to room. And if you can keep the same kind of color, for example, green goes in just any color scheme, but there's different kinds of greens. So this green happens to be very much along the same lines as the green that I've got in here. And yet this one was, if you recall, this is what gives it away. That's my little Tommy Bahama one that I had in the fall in one of the guest rooms. But that's the room that's now like a little cottage, red and white, and there's really no green in there. So I did not want to put this away. I think it's a lovely, I mean, it's so perfect for just, I mean, there's throws everywhere, let's just face it. But if I wanted to just lay on the bed and I just wanted something quick, I have this one. So I just added this. When you have a logo or something that you enjoy, I mean, I just love that little sailfish. So I want that to show. And now my little phonograph, I'm gonna just set some music out. I got this one last year for Christmas. And of course it's Dean Martin, of course, like if you know, with the hit, oh, it's on red vinyl. I haven't opened it yet. Oh, I love it when they do that, don't you? Oh, I can't wait. It's got Silver Bells, Let It Snow on here. And then I just bought, I think I just bought this one. This is orchestra arrangements of Classical Christmas, 2 CDs. And then I took my Mannheim Steamrollers 4-pack and divided it up between all the bedrooms so everybody's got one. And then these are just old ones, plus a Rock Hudson comedy movie collection. So our DVD player is up behind our TV. All right, I had this one out last year. I think it still works. It's hard to make this set up until I'm putting it down, but the little people ice skate around here. It's magnetized, I guess. And so I'm just setting it on top. Of course, I'd have to move it if I'm playing vinyl, but I don't have to move it to play the CDs. So I set that one here. And the final touch will be my little candles in the windows, and I'll do that. And then my mistletoe scent spray that I spray on my bed before bed at night. So I'm going to set these in the windows, and then I'll give you a final view of the room. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a smile, a memory evoked, you got a little inspiration, whatever it may be. I know the week ahead is going to be pretty hectic because we are just barely over a week from Christmas. I haven't wrapped a single present. So, saying that, I'm still going to put up my friend's home tour and my home tour. And I know I didn't show you the individual of the other guest rooms, my screen-in porch, things like that, but you'll see them on the home tour. You just won't get the details. And if there's something specifically that you're inquiring about, just put it in the comments. And if I can, I'll link it for you. It's getting close. I mean, I did just order some things that are going to come this week. So I know Amazon is still shipping before Christmas on certain items. But as I said in my last video, if you're looking at Christmas decor, there's a good chance there's going to be a great after Christmas sale. So go ahead and put stuff in your cart and save it for later. And that would be a great idea. If you're new and you're not subscribed, it's free, and I would love to have you join our channel. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your sweet words. You bless me every day and that I put up a video, and I'm just thrilled to know. I mean, some of you are telling me I'm your favorite channel, which I can't even believe. You should have heard my very first video for decorating. I got critiqued by somebody. If people are mean to you, you're supposed to block them or hide their comments or something. I don't know. But she was so mean. She's like, you need to go to YouTube school. You need to learn how to just talk about the product. Get right to the point. Nobody wants to hear all this talking. And I responded to her, in a nice way, and just told her it's who I am. And I used to be a conference speaker, and people enjoyed the way I connected with them. They liked my stories. And so those of you that have stayed and those of you that comment, you know, you tell me that all the time. You just love my stories, and the idea that there's several of you now that are telling me I'm your favorite channel. Well, it's kind of about the philosophy of my decorating. You need to be true to you. You need to make yourself happy. And if I tried to be some other YouTuber, uh, it wouldn't be authentic and it would come through. And I wouldn't be happy doing it. Eventually, I'd probably get tired and stop. But because I know, just because of the things I've been through in my life, that I need to be who I am, and God made me this way. And this is what I mean. I'm a very thrilled and joyful person, and I love to be able to pour that out on the camera and hopefully make your day a little brighter. So, you guys, if I don't see you before Christmas, but I will, but I mean, if you're not able to join me before Christmas, have a really great Christmas with friends, family, or whoever you are going to be meeting, if you're going to meet anybody. And if you're not, you know, then I just encourage you to come join me on my channel and we'll chat in the comments. It has been my pleasure. I'm going to see you soon, and make your home your happy place, guys. Mwah.